So,
No.
this is
And
officially
it
This
might
happened to
not
the
even last.
Judas. This happened to the
Enjoy all
Jews
the
before.
winning
this
that
has
we're doing.
officially turned into a live interview with Rafamundez.
Sure. I mean, I don't care. I'm not gonna like get angry at anyone. It takes quite a bit to get me angry,
Do you
unless it's
think
in a
Trump is
video
a
game. Then I
racist?
get fucking pissed. Do I think Trump is a racist? Um, I mean, he has said racist things in the past. I don't know if
Say racist
he
things all
is
the
or
time.
not. Yeah, yeah, I guess so.
With
Alright,
99% black
let me
people, and I
rephrase
love
this.
them all.
But
Do you think
but
that Hillary
if,
Clinton
like,
is a vile, vile creature? It's barely human.
what? No, obviously don't.
Well, I think that.
Yeah,
I think Bill Clinton's kind of fucked up, to be honest.
Rafa,
Do you
did you
think that Bill
vote?
Clinton's a rapist?
Of course, I voted
Who did you vote
for Hillary.
You voted for Hillary?
I mean, I
How
wanted
did you-
for Bernie Sanders.
How did you?
Oh,
recon-
Bernie Sanders!
Oh my god! How did you reconcile voting for a
Do you know what
treasonous
socialism
criminal?
is and what it's done to countries?
You mean the president who gave classified information to Russians? Is that the
Who?
treasonous
Oh my
individual?
God.
How
you're
did
You
you
should read a book if you
reconcile
think
voting
socialism
for a
is good
treasonous
anywhere.
criminal?
They've been experienced this problem since before.
And
in
whose
some
husband is
species, like,
also
come
a
on now.
rapist?
Whose husband is also raped. I mean, I think they had consensual sex. I'm
Wait,
pretty
what?
sure.
Bill Clinton's a rapist.
Bill Clinton's a
Bill
rapist.
Clinton
Wait, where have you
and
been,
Mark
Rafa? Like, what rock have you been living
No,
under?
Bill Clinton stuck a cigarette,
yeah.
a cigar up some like 12-year-old pussy, dude. Like it's obvious.
He smoked
You
that
made her
shit too.
puff on it 2 times.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he did smoke on it afterwards, which is kind of crazy.
What the fuck?
Dude, Hillary Clinton would stab you in the
He actually
throat
did
if
do
she
that.
could get elected. I'm dead serious, Rafa. She would throw you in the dumpster.
You went from like an educated.
How is that not
good
educated? He
discussion to, like,
actually did that. You can look that up. That's
That's
actually
spiraling
real.
into.
I'm
like,
just trying to get
there's
into
a
the
real
head of a liberal
person.
and how you guys can what type of mental gymnastics you need to do to vote for someone who knowingly kills Americans. That's all I'm asking.
You're not gonna win, Red.
You made no sense, dude. That made no sense at all. What are you talking about? If you aren't forgetting, President Bush started a war and killed and led us into Iraq, which led to the deaths of lots more Americans than a Democrat has in quite some time.
So that makes
you
it
remember-
okay that Hillary Clinton's a criminal?
President Obama scaled back our armies from the Middle East and other.
It's doing great for the Middle East, by the way.
Obama's
It's doing really good
destabilizing
things.
What about
It's actually caused
Benghazi?
greater
What
problems
about
now.
Benghazi, Rafa?
I mean, how many Americans died compared to how many died in the Iraq War?
Well, I got a
It's
question
like
for you. How many
nobody
people are
knew.
going to die in the
No
future
idea.
now with the destabilized Middle East caused by Hillary Clinton and Barack Obama?
First of all, it wasn't caused by it. Like Barack Obama and other presidents, like President Trump right now, they highly rely on their generals to make their decisions for them or advise them on the best course of action. 9 out of 10 times, President Obama followed generals' recommendations. So it's like it doesn't. You think that like just President Obama made that decision to pull out of the Middle East. It wasn't just him. It was a lot of the
But when
military.
George Bush did it, it was
the
all him.
generals too. What?
But when George Bush
I
did it, it
mean,
was all him.
Well, when he fabricated information that.
No, I agree.
Saddam
When
Hussein
Barack
has
Obama
weapons
fucked
of
up, it
mass
was because of the
destruction,
generals. But
and-
when George Bush did it, it was because of George Bush. No, I get it, dude. It's okay. I understand your logic there. You got me.
Why did we even go to war in the first place?
You
with
got me,
Iraq?
dude. Got
No,
me.
just tell me. Just answer me this question. Why are we going to war with Iraq in the first place? Because we believed that, according to President Bush and his cabinet, they said that, categorically speaking, Iraq has weapons of mass destruction, even though the CIA, FBI, all our intelligence
Poison weapons
communities
are weapons of
didn't
mass
really
destruction.
didn't have the information. They couldn't recommend. They couldn't definitively say that Iraq had weapons of mass
It
destruction.
didn't matter. They
We
wanted to
went
overthrow him
there, we
anyway.
killed
Who
him.
cares?
What do you mean? That was why the American that's why Congress voted. Like, you
Yeah,
can't
we
just
went in, we
declare
wrecked
war on
shop.
someone.
What's the problem?
What do you mean? You can't just go into a country, overthrow their government, and not put something in its place, and
Well,
make
we
sure
couldn't because
everything.
Barack
it's
Obama
too
said, "No,
difficult.
fuck you guys, we're done."
Holy cow! This is like difficult.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Hold
discussion.
on, my mistake. Barack Obama's generals made him do it. My bad.
I'm not saying that. Oh, no, whatever. Okay. This is like I don't know. This is not a discussion that's getting anywhere.
Hey, no, we're not ending now. We're not ending now. This
How
is
many people do
It's
you
very
think?
This is a
difficult
live
to make
interview,
logical
Rafa.
How many
points.
people
Nobody's
do you
throwing
think?
punches. Relax.
How many people do you think Hillary Clinton has directly ordered murdered?
Dude, you
That's a
can't
good
just-
question. Do you think
How many?
the Clintons have had people murdered, Rafa?
I think
mean,
a lot of people have had people murdered, so it's kind of a stupid question.
I mean, first of all, there's no like, I saw that random rumor that like there's like 60 people around the Clinton campaign have died or something like that under like semi weird conditions. But
That's
again,
the guy
you
drowned in
don't
the
have
lake.
you
How do
don't
you
have
feel-
you don't have proof though about that.
How do you?
I
Okay,
like, I
there's no
wouldn't know
proof.
how to
Okay.
answer that.
Yeah, we get it. That's spoken like a true criminal. Now, how do you feel
What?
about the
Like,
Clintons?
look at that! Look at that! You
How
like
do you feel
every
about the
logical comment you
Clintons?
make, you have a backhanded comment on top of it. Like,
How many?
what's the reasoning?
How
for
do you
that,
feel
aside
about the
from
Clintons becoming
you know-
multi-millionaires by basically
They were
abusing
very
their
rich
roles in
before.
public office?
They were very rich before the public office, dude. They
And
were
they
Hillary
lived in
Clinton.
Arkansas?
Hillary
They were
Clinton.
both-
Hold on. Hillary
they
Clinton
both
He
herself.
wasn't very rich back
Hold on,
then.
hold on,
sadly.
hold on, hold
They
on.
were both very
No, go back.
successful lawyers.
Hillary Clinton herself
before-
said that when they left the White House, they were dead broke. Was she lying then? Or was she just misremembering?
I'm pretty sure they were fine because Bill Clinton
Why would she
earned
say that, though?
$500,000 a year to be president. I think I'm pretty sure that's what the salary was.
So why did Hillary Clinton say they were broke when they came out of the White House?
I don't know where that quote is. Can you show me a link for that?
It's literally on like HillaryClinton.com.
I don't know.
You don't think
I
she
don't
was saying that just to appeal to poor people and to steal their votes?
I'm-
do you?
I'm
wouldn't
just
do that,
saying
right?
I'm just saying they were both very well respected and successful.
Oh yeah, it's actually
prior
everywhere.
to-
Well respected?
I mean,
He
It's
was
actually
impeached.
everywhere. 104
I mean,
million.
most
Oh, okay.
people
This was so he could charge 104 million for his speeches. I got you.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
understand.
they all make a lot of money off of their speeches.
No, and they
So-
should. I believe in a capitalistic
So,
market. I'm fine with that.
When you voted for her,
I don't know.
did you not take into account the fact that she didn't know how to handle classified information? Was that a factor in your decision to vote for her?
Oh, I mean, what do you mean
Ability
she's
to
handling
Basically, email.
her own email? Yeah, I'm okay with people fucking up with your email. I don't think that's a big problem.
You're
But
okay
I'm not
with the
okay
president
with
fucking
is-
up confidential
it-
information. Okay.
Are
That's
you
interesting.
President Trump right now?
I'm sorry. Is that liberal rhetoric, or do we have any actual evidence?
What do you mean? Is that the White House didn't even deny it? What do you mean? The report came out by the Washington Post and the New York Times and covered by all the major news outlets, and the White House didn't deny it at all. What about I don't know. There's so many things that like, you can point out for Donald Trump right now, and I can't believe
I
that
think
you're
you're just
harping
getting
on
tired of
emails.
Can I ask a question?
Sure, go for it.
Do you believe that the individual is salvation?
The what? Sorry.
The
repeat that
individual.
again.
Do you believe that the individual is salvation?
I don't know what you mean by that. I don't know what that means.
Are you
believe
a
in a capitalistic
communist?
market, right? Yeah. That's pretty much what I'm asking you. That's the
am I a
basics for
communist?
capitalism.
I don't. Okay. I don't believe in communism. I don't think it ever works.
Then,
Do you think the
then
government
then
should
the
have a
answer to my
right to-
question would be yes. Then the
Sorry.
answer would
Okay.
be
Yes. Sorry.
Do you
sorry.
think
Yeah,
the
I
government
don't
has
know
a
what
right
the-
to fine people if
God.
they don't want to sign up for health insurance?
have a right
You know,
to
like-
no, but I think that health insurance should be provided by the government. It's like I think it's it should be an inherent right for every U.S. citizen to have health
But
insurance.
we
I think
should
it
make
be
people
something-
work to help people.
So the $1,800 a month I pay for insurance pays for all the fucks that don't want to work for it.
Yeah, and all those fucks who don't want to work for it, all those Canadians who get free health insurance, they always come down to America for big operations.
Now, if we
Because
had
they
complete
pay money.
socialists, would you be
I
okay
mean,
waiting
I
4
mean,
months to get
that's-
independence removed?
And they
Okay.
don't like waiting around with the same people who don't, have as much merit.
Well, first of all,
Steve
I
Pride thinks
did have my okay. Backtrack a little bit.
Okay, I'm
First of all,
listening.
about regarding the Canadian thing, people from Canada come to America because we've got the best doctors, not because we've got the best health.
Why do you think we have the
Why
best
do you think
doctors?
our
Why do you
healthcare
think that
costs
is?
the
Oh,
most?
it's because
We
of
have
the
the best
competitive
of it.
capitalistic market in the health field. That's why. That's why that works. It's not just random that is. It's not like
You
Canada
undermine the whole
sucks at
capitalist
doctoring.
system with your ideas.
Do you understand what
Oh,
I'm saying?
shit.
Like,
You're
there's
trying
a
to
reason
overthrow
that
the
I can
government.
get.
You're a
No, listen,
treasonous pig.
Shank, can I talk for a second? There's a reason if I became a radiologist right now, I'd make $900,000 in Quebec. It's because there's no competition for it. I mean, it's just insane.
Well, I mean, it's all you know. They think also the entire size of Canada is less like than the population of one of our states.
So their
So it's
doctors
like,
suck? I don't
so it's like,
understand.
so
Doesn't really
so
make a lot of
like it's like the talent gap is. I mean, it's never going to be as competitive or as good as America.
With all the
So we need-
technology we have, relax.
I know, but technology isn't the
All the
issue. You're
schooling
talking
that we
about
have.
the best. You're talking about the best possible. Like, if you want the best heart surgeon, sure, you'd want to go to like the Mayo Clinic or Johns Hopkins or
Because of the
something like
competitive
that.
market that we create.
I mean, I don't necessarily. I mean, I do think
And a lot of those markets
there is a
work like that,
product
and that's
of
how they
that, but it's
work.
also because you've got some of the best universities. So we educate and create the best doctors, which doesn't have anything to do with the competitive market.
Why do you think that is also?
The best why we have well, I mean, I think part of the reason why we've got the best schools in the well, a higher percentage of the best schools in the world is because I mean, that's why I think
The
America is
competitive
one of the best
marketplace for it?
countries in the world. What?
This is why
I mean, I don't
liberals
think
are
it has
so
to do with
fucking
anything.
backwards.
I don't think it has anything
Our
to do with
schools
the
are
competitive market.
trash.
No, our schools aren't bad. What are you talking about, dude?
They're pretty trash.
There's only a few schools in the world.
My
that
school
are
won middle school of the year, and it was garbage. It was fucking garbage. People got bullied.
We're talking
Couple
about,
kids.
I think he's talking about universities.
I'm talking about
Oh,
universities.
okay,
I'm not
sorry,
talking about.
sorry.
Yeah, of course, all public schools
Sorry,
suck because once
I
again,
zoned
funded by
out
the
a little
government,
bit
there's no
there.
competitive market, and
Exactly.
that's why private
Has
schools
They were
the
just
government
talking about
ever run
schools in
anything
general.
No,
properly?
they haven't, and that's why I don't understand why these Democrats who were so, it seemed like they were against all of this, are now for it.
Why do you want the government meddling in everything? It just doesn't make sense.
They just suck at everything. It's
Fuck it
proven
up.
like they usually suck at what they do.
Well, it's because a lot of the rich people take it. I mean,
instead of
I'm
the
pretty
rich people do
wealthy,
what? Okay.
and I believe that I should be paying my fair taxes.
Pay your taxes.
Because
Okay, that's fine.
no, well, I mean, I think I deserve to be taxed at a higher clip than.
So how come right now you don't
can
give the
offer up
IRS
money.
more
You don't
money?
have to be fucking taxed.
I mean,
You can do
I'm
whatever you
already
want.
paying.
If you're
close
so
to
righteous, why don't you just give them an extra check every year?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just
Okay.
saying that
And who knows if the money
Exactly.
they take from you is really even doing what you want it to do? Like I just don't understand.
Well, a lot of a lot of the budget goes to the military right now, so it's like, I mean,
Yeah, and that's
it's
fine.
like 50% of like every dollar that goes in for tax goes to the
Yeah, and there's a
military right
reason
now.
for that.
Okay.
It's
So-
actually
Giant
you-
reason for
86
that.
cents.
So it's I
86
always
cents per
find
dollar.
it funny that like the Republicans want to scale back
No,
government.
I'm fine. I said I was fine with taxes. I said I was okay with that.
No, I know, but you're saying that you don't want the government involved in everything, but then you go out.
No,
of
not in
your way to
everything.
be like,
Military is
okay,
its own
like,
separate thing. I don't think the capitalistic market
Wait,
would run a
wait, so
military
you-
very
so-
well.
so
They're
you
mostly
think that-
militias.
okay, so you think the government then is separate from the military? Is that what you're telling me? I'm really confused because that's where the money. That's where 50% of the money is going right now for taxes. It's going straight to the
50%
military.
of tax money does not go to the military. You're dumb.
Yes, it does. It's like 48%.
I'm not gonna argue this with you. Look up the stats later, and you'll realize how well
Percentage
that was just said.
No, it's
Money
46
spent.
cents per dollar as
No.
of
Yes,
not.
thank you.
2012.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's not.
Thank you.
Yes,
It's not.
Yes, it is, dude.
No, it's
yes,
not.
it is.
What do you mean? But now you're debating
dumb.
facts. Okay.
No, because you're wrong. You're dumb.
Okay, that's a great
The
argument.
U.S.
right there.
military budget
Very
is
mature.
$600 billion. Okay.
Okay.
How much do you think the government makes in tax money?
I don't
Revenue.
know. It comes out to 46.
Way more than double that. I'll tell you that much.
21%.
21%. Okay. So we're lowering it.
So basically
You
half.
didn't
of
see
what
the
he
Pirate
actually
Bay.
said.
You didn't see
24% goes to Social Security.
that. I wasn't downloading anything illegal, I swear.
And the rest goes to the lazy motherfuckers in there.
Oh my god. We have like. Alright. Going to this.
You have to
I
go
think you
to.
should just invite all the people that don't want to work to your house to live with you.
You have to look up World CIA fact book for the accurate military stats.
Because 600 billion, there's no fucking way that's 48%. Like if that's 48%, we're broke.
Let's pug.
Join up.
Do I have to actually join?
16% of the U.S. tax budget goes to defense and international security.
As of what
Yeah,
year?
because look how much we gross, and then look how much.
Compared
This
to-
wouldn't make any
compared
sense
to
if
the
it was 48%. That's not accurate
compared
math.
to the 50% Rafamundez.
Yeah,
Imagine
what?
that. Dude, I will
I'm-
SU
how
all
much
day
money
long
we
if you
make.
try to bring up stupid ass BuzzFeed stats. Don't try to
Oh
stop
my
me.
god, I didn't know
I'm
you were
looking
this
at-
right.
I'm looking at the center on budget and policy priorities. This is 21% as of 2015.
Oh my gosh, Nick, I actually thought you might have been wrong there, but oh wow.
Hang on.
25% Medicaid, 24% Social Security.
Dude, he would have just said that and I would have believed it. Holy shit, that's how that works,
Social
huh?
Security takes up 24%. 25% Medicare, Medicaid, marketplace subsidies, 10% safety net programs. So basically, a vast majority on social assistance programs.
Yeah, and then
instead of
Bernie Sanders
defense.
wants to add in fucking what's free
Bernie
free schooling
Sanders
for anything
would
that
have
another
literally bankrupted our
25%.
country
That's everything.
beyond belief. Like, we would have been Venezuela in no time.
Oh my god, he would have
So
said 48% and I would have actually believed it.
So
That's
glad
so
that fraud
crazy
lost
to
the
me.
election. Oh my god. Dude wanted to spend $17 trillion on social programs over a 8-year period. Where he was going to get the money for all that, nobody knows. Nobody knows.
Deficit spending.
Well, yeah, you literally would have. Well, I mean, no president has like made the deficit grow as much as Obama did in 8 years, and Bernie Sanders would have just like quintupled it. It would have been insane. What was the deal with that either,
Yeah,
Rafamundez? The
he's
deficit
not coming back.
skyrocketing under Obama? What
Well,
happened with
I'm
that?
still waiting for his argument on the 48% thing.
I was just looking up the stats.
Well, if you can look it up, but he's
it
usually
was,
right.
It was yeah, you're right. I made a mistake about the stats. for
That's a
the-
big deal to make a mistake like that, though, just because someone told you that. Because I wasn't just gonna believe you.
no,
I was just gonna
I
believe you.
know better than to believe
because
that
no,
nonsense.
no, because the stats that I was looking at said that we spend 57% of the military spending for discretionary funds, which only makes up like
So it has nothing to do with what
a
we're actually
third of
talking
the
about. Okay,
budget.
so continue.
I got a
no,
question
no,
for you,
I
Rafa.
made a mistake on
You
that.
said you wanted to
So
vote for
anyway,
Bernie Sanders. How did you, in your head, think he was going to come up with the $17 trillion necessary? For
Especially
all
when
these
he's not giving
programs he wanted?
refunds back to the people who support him, which
I don't
most
know
likely poor
how
people.
is Donald Trump going to come up with money for the wall that he's
No,
going to
no.
be building?
Stop
what
liberal
the fuck,
rhetoric.
man? Like, what do you
Well,
mean?
the wall-
Stop
the
liberal
wall is done.
rhetoric.
The wall would have cost a few billion. This,
The wall's
we're talking
done.
A
about
few billion?
trillions of
No,
dollars.
A few billion? Are you
It
kidding?
also
me?
doesn't.
A
We would
billion.
have probably paid
It
our
was
workforce.
going to be
and stuff,
like
so.
in the close to like $100 billion, and that's just a
Ask-
generous estimate.
When you give somebody a commodity like that, like that's insane. Like you have to give it to
Yo,
them
yo.
forever. This doesn't go away. You can build a wall, okay, but eventually the cost will go away. When you're asking to give someone schooling, you're paying forever at this point.
He didn't answer my question on
I
how
understand.
Bernie Sanders was
Yeah,
going to.
money's serious.
Well, first of all, I don't even know what stats you're bringing up, so I like.
No,
I
this
don't
is a
know
this is
what-
a known stat. You can Google this. Bernie
Okay,
Sanders social program,
this is a
$17
known
trillion.
stat that Donald. Okay.
So look
On
it
a-
up.
So
How
on a
was he
more
going to come up
on
with
a
the
more
17
real
trillion?
note,
Regardless
guys
of
wanna have
votes
this
you guys say, they were both
get
shit
out of here.
candidates.
How was he going to come up with the 17 trillion? Please explain, Rafa.
It-
Please.
But we're not arguing
I
about
don't know
candidacy
what
here,
your
but-
number. I don't have no idea where you're
Well,
pulling.
I'm
that
not a
number from.
liberal,
You're
so I don't
pulling
make
that
up fake numbers. So just trust me on this one. Okay.
That's a
Just-
great argument.
Hey, I'm a
Wall
conservative.
Street
trust
Journal.
me.
Wall
Iraq
Street
has
Journal
WMDs, man. Trust me, I'm a conservative. Trust me, bro.
Wall Street Journal
There you go. That's
reports
what
that Bernie Sanders' cost of all his social programs could total $17 trillion. So how did Woody have come up with that money?
First of all, you have like all
By taxing
candidates
the rich
make.
and ruining the society.
Listen, my dad's Donald Trump. Can we pug? Anyone pugging?
Thank you. Let's go.
Yeah, we don't.
W on the
Does Bill Gates get so much money? I
Period.
mean, he only created the most innovative thing ever.
He didn't
He
create it.
only
stole it from
supplies
his friend.
jobs for millions of people.
Not only did he only supply jobs, he supplied these whole other markets that didn't even exist prior, worth more than anything that's ever been imagined. So, whoa.
Mhm.
I mean,
And
but
I
no,
wonder
he
if you
should take
ask
all his
him
money.
who he
Makes enough
voted
sense.
for.
Makes
And I
enough
wonder
sense.
if you ask
I
him
wonder
who he would vote
I wonder
for.
how many millionaires Bill Gates has made.
Who would vote for? I don't know. I don't give a fuck.
I
You'd have voted for
Hate
yourself.
something great doesn't
Yeah,
mean he's a
if
political
you-
expert.
If you,
Let's
He
be
probably,
realistic, though.
yo, get
Donald
Mike in
Trump
here.
did-
Who is he gonna vote for? I don't know, nigga. Why'd you ask him?
Rafamundez, what do you think of the systematic pandering of the Democratic Party to certain minority populations? Do you think it's exploitative, or do they have good intentions?
what do you think of the systematic pandering of
That's
the
what I fucking
Republican
thought you
Party?
said. That's what I thought you said. Can't even answer the question. Can't even answer the question.
What do you mean?
I think tropical
Politicians
trees are
on
good
both sides take advantage of all sorts of different things. Like,
The
I mean, I don't
Democrats are
think that.
known for their exploitative behavior to all minority populations, and it makes me sick.
Oh, because the Republicans
biggest
aren't,
hypocrites
right?
around. The Republicans at
aren't.
least don't lie to you. Obama promised all this change, and after 8 years, left the country in tatters. What a
Left
shame.
the country in tatters? What are you talking
Hold
about?
on.
Literally the highest national
It's just
deficit
like-
we've ever had.
Who lied about
Unemployment
WPP?
high.
Was it the liberals or
What
the
did I
conservative
argue?
Donald Rumsfeld?
I don't know. He doesn't accept
Justice
that. I
Department.
already brought up that point. I already
Yeah,
brought up that point. He
No,
doesn't
no,
accept
because when a
He-
president
he
makes a
lives as an
mistake in terms
alternate
of warfare,
or-
it's only George Bush's fault. It can never be Obama's fault. When
again,
Obama does it, it's his general's
Oh
fault.
my God!
Typical
you
liberal
even
hypocrisy.
pay attention at all
Typical
to what
liberal
I said?
hypocrisy. No, I'm just pointing out your
No, you
hypocrisy,
didn't.
and
You
don't
didn't
understand it.
Former
all.
CIA director H.W. Bush told his son, or didn't tell him, he said in an autobiography, wrote, "Do
Fucking
not invade
Wentworth.
Baghdad. It'll cause a quagmire. The region will destabilize." Think that was a good idea?
No, that's not the point. The point was that then
Yes.
they wanna rape
Well-
George Bush for doing that. But then when Obama does the same thing with
Alright.
Hillary Clinton 8 years later, they blame it on other people. It was someone else's fault.
No,
Wait.
I'm
We're
saying
talking about getting into a
No,
legitimate
Stiffy,
war
you missed,
based off
you
false
missed the
facts.
conversation earlier.
So,
Stiffy, you missed it.
you.
No,
Okay,
you just say they don't
may
lie.
God
they do.
have mercy on your soul, Salt Scott Stapp, dude.
Let's
I have no idea,
Do you know
dude.
who
Like,
Scott
you-
Stapp is? Do you know
I
what
have
he's
no
done
idea.
for
Singer of Creed.
America? He's the lead singer of Creed, and you're disrespecting him.
Yeah, please have a little respect. I found God.
with
I may
arms
be a
wide
drug
open.
addict, but I found God.
I don't know.
Someone needs to find
You're
this out.
either an elaborate troll or you're just I don't know.
Elaborate troll.
Hey, we don't talk though. We got 6 in the server. You guys
He's
wanna-
actually kind of a basic troll though.
I can't believe how bad I just destroyed this kid and his whole like worldview. And that's why he's getting so rustled because he can't.
I
Like,
like
I
how
can-
like people like
can't
with
get
this
it
Donald
together.
Trump mentality just like proclaim different things like, oh, I destroyed his soul. This is gonna be huge.
You sound
This
like
is
your
gonna
soul
be
is
like
destroyed right
the
now.
most amazing
your
thing
lip
ever.
quivering.
I am the most popular candidate in the world. No one has ever been as popular as me. No one has ever been as smart as me. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. You clearly lost this debate on all sorts of fronts. Like the only thing that you can bring up over and over again is you talk about
I mean, he did kind of shit on you
how-
with the 48% thing. You
I should
no,
have.
I didn't.
Yeah, Shank, you
I
got
made-
wrecked
I
on
made
that
a
one.
mistake on
You
that.
got,
You actually stopped
you
talking
got
for like
bent
5 to 10
over. You
minutes.
got
I
bent
looked-
over, Shank.
I want to look.
of course you looked it up, but you probably should have looked it up before you
No,
said it.
no. Rex, you have it backwards.
You're right. I made a mistake. I'm not like I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
not
I know, but you want to
to
say you
admit
rocked
to
him in a
making
debate and he had nothing to say. Well, you just said you made a mistake, so what are you talking about?
No, I just for like literally a half hour just destroyed this kid's worldview. It's not a big deal.
Shank's
I don't know how
fantasy
this
land, man.
spiraled out of.
48% thing, I
fun
proved that at
control.
Praxis. Wrong. I proved it wrong. I othered him on that. Like literally, ruined him.
Yeah, but you were also wrong with your stats.
Just
too.
kiss the
It's-
ring.
It's
I did not
above- it's
provide
above
any false
20%, and you said it was 16.
It
It's
was
not
16.
No, it's
No, it is
not. It's
16.
21%.
No, it's 16%.
It's 21%.
16%.
Dude.
You
Oh
can
my
look it up
God.
again. You'll get it right the second
All
time.
right, I'll send you the
You can do the math
PolitiFact
yourself as
fucking
well.
link,
You
dude.
can look up
PolitiFact?
how much
Yeah,
money
I'm
we
not-
make, and you can divide it by 600 billion. I mean, it's actually
PolitiFact
not
is a
hard.
Democratic fucking.
PolitiFact is,
Platform.
Just
is
do it
not
yourself,
bi-
dude. You can just look up the numbers
Really?
and do it
Yeah,
yourself.
I already looked up the numbers and know
My-
what it is. You're the one that can't find it. Like,
Literally, look up the numbers and do it for yourself. I'm not even trolling.
I mean, literally, someone who votes for a treasonous, like, fucking criminal. I mean, I don't know what to think of that as a person.
Yeah,
I
it's
question their
funny
judgment.
because
after
I
that.
wonder who's under investigation from the FBI right now. Oh, who is that again?
Look at it's misdirection by the
Oh,
Democrats.
yeah. Who
Classic
had a
misdirection.
special
They can't look in the mirror.
prosecutor
Hillary Clinton did.
appointed in order to invest. No. Hillary Clinton didn't have a special prosecutor because they fired the other FBI director because he was figuring out different stuff because he's a Russian traitor right there, man. This guy, your
Russian
president,
traitor.
your
The Democrats
president,
can't let
dude,
the-
is a Russian
all
traitor.
this Russian stuff came in
He
after the
blows-
Democrats
What?
lost
I
the
don't think he
election.
likes
These
it
guys
very
are
blows
taking the L.
Mojo's like, fuck
Russian
that shit.
diplomats, dude.
People
He
joining
is
leaving.
Putin's
Best thing in
little
the
puppet
world.
right now. He's Putin's little puppet. What do you have to say about that, huh? What do you have to say about everything?
You're a puppet.
All the
You're not like the president of the United States.
Dude,
of a Russian puppet.
your
That's
candidate
a
was
little-
so corrupt,
He
you lost to a
declared-
Russian puppet. Can't explain that.
Your candidate asked the Russians to hack Hillary Clinton's emails.
Who the fuck?
He declared it.
Yeah.
He declared it during
it all
the
the time
speeches.
by their own
He's
will.
like, someone should do this, and then
Oh
what do you
my
know?
God.
Someone did that. I wonder how.
Thank you. Hey,
How
Kevlar,
that
get in here, bro.
happened?
Yeah, I'm on the way.
How'd that happen? And
This
then
dude
how
just
did
overdosed on
how
fucking
did
MSNBC.
incredibly how did and you suck the dick of Breitbart News, dude. What do you mean? Huh?
No, I don't go on Breitbart. Why would I go on Breitbart?
We're talking
I like a
about
guy named Jordan
Milo's,
Peterson. He's like God.
the guy who was
Fucking dead.
You probably think OJ was innocent,
That was a
don't
pretty
you?
smart guy.
OJ was black.
Who
I
said that? Was that
don't
Shank?
think it was innocent.
Yeah, I think OJ was black. What about it?
You probably
innocent?
think do you go to bed worshiping Bill O'Reilly and Sean Hannity?
Oh,
and
I
Breitbart
love
News?
I'm
Bill
pretty sure
O'Reilly.
OJ was a lizard person.
I do.
What is this the keyword?
Anyways, I
Real-
hope Donald Trump lasts through this next 100 days or whatever. It doesn't look so
really
good.
good.
It
Yeah.
doesn't look
What's
so
the best
good.
one?
Four more years.
We got another 7
not,
years of this glorious reign.
It's not looking so good,
If you,
buddy.
if you guys want to have a
Not
legitimate
looking so
debate,
good. What?
No,
I will
no.
moderate the debate,
Rafa,
and we'll
here's
do
the
it in a standard
What
debate
Rafa doesn't
format.
understand is that
Fine.
this big Russian thing is all just fake news to undermine the Trump.
All fake news. All
the
the
Trump-
media agencies are just fake news, except for the ones that I look at, right?
No, the Trump
That's
White House
your
is just trying
argument.
to. They're just Democrats just trying to undermine
No,
this fake
that's-
Russian
that's-
news.
I think there's a little substance, but they're a little grasping now at this point.
Yeah, they're
You know,
grasping.
Like if
and
I-
what
but
about
I
the
think there's a
fact
little
that the White
substance,
House
okay, it's
hasn't
fine.
denied any of it. The White House
things
hasn't
can be
denied
true
any
and
of
false
it,
at the
dude.
same time. They don't have to
The
be both,
White House
Rafa. It's okay.
hasn't
Dude, this thing is subbed to the
denied
Young Turks on
any of
fucking
it.
Facebook. I don't even know what to say.
Things
The
can be
White
true
House
and
hasn't
false.
denied-
There could be.
Yo, ready
there-
up. Ready up.
The White
Knife.
House hasn't denied.
Ready up,
any of
plus
it.
knife.
Which means it must be true.
No, I mean there's a reason why they're not doing that. It's
Because you don't want to give
because they-
credibility to such an outrageous claim.
No, because they're under
Like if I accuse you of murder,
investigation
you should.
by
You
a
wouldn't have.
special
No, no.
prosecutor.
If I accuse
Holy
you
Whatever
of
they
murder,
say
You
right
two
now.
shut the fuck up.
Thank you.
Continue. I was listening. Continue.
Thank you, Braxis. What a way to end it.
Oscar? I didn't even know that. That nigga Diz?
Anyway,
What
I'm
a-
gonna
what
go
an
play some
ending,
PUBG,
bruh.
so I will.
All right, can we all agree that Melania Trump is the hottest first lady ever?
She is, man. God
Oh,
bless
yeah.
America. Every time I see her, I can't even watch Ivanka Trump. I just got such a hard on. I can't even watch any political debate. I don't even think about it.
Is this an apple plan or a knife?
Yeah, one
Alright,
second,
knife.
I think.
I think, right?
Knife 140.
I'm pretty sure Melania
All
is
right,
a.
Pug anti-cheat connecting.
there. Watch it there.
Stick my dong so
maneuver.
deep into Ivanka. A little cuckold boyfriend can watch.
Ah, I'm not
Melania
dead.
is a
Celine,
nude
you
photographer.
fuck.
Very classy lady.
I wonder if she has any leaked nudes. There's got to be one.
She does. No, she had
Yeah,
a nude.
she
She had a
had
leaked
a
nude
nude
photo
photo
shoot, dude. Yeah, she did a naked photo shoot.
I mean, but every female in America has a naked photo shoot in their Instagram now. So, well,
Hmm.
No, those are called
Even
skanks.
some Canadians,
I
man.
don't know about that, but
It's pretty
sure.
nutty.
you don't know about that? Yikes.
Dude, you're dumb as fuck if you don't think all women are skanks. Like honestly.
Yeah.
But I
Oh, like
think
honestly.
they're in the
You had-
business, you know. They know what business they're in. I'm over here by Sticky, or by Tim.
Sticky.
You guys want a knife, please?
Thank God the debate's over. Number pick.
Wasn't much of a debate. It was
That
kind of
was,
just
that
me
was just a live interview with
letting this kid
Rafamundez.
know why he's wrong on everything.
We're gonna after.
Shank, you take a little bit of too far right of a stance too. Things can be true and false at the same time. Like, I don't know, man.
We're
Well,
gonna
I tried to
interview.
make up some stats, so I roasted
No.
him. I mean, that's what he gets.
Celine.
What?
Pick first, or
Yeah, sure, I'll take pick.
Or words.
piss on whoever won. I think Kevlar pick him up.
Let's do Crash.
Did Bill Clinton ever smoke weed in the White House? Was that ever
No,
confirmed?
but he said he never heard a
No,
story
but
about.
Of course he did.
But he did rape multiple women, though.
Which he did. It's fine. I mean, I don't care they did it. It's over. But
Most. That's not all.
they just deny that it happened. Like, oh no, it definitely happened. He got sued and they had to pay off people. It actually happened.
He has like 5 illegitimate kids too.
I think he's just like a porn star or something. I don't mind. More power to him. Whatever.
He's just really fertile. Wait,
Don't try to make him seem like this good guy. That's all.
he's got a lot of seed.
Alright,
in
my
there, man.
pick.
Yeah, bruh.
Oh, take shotties, I guess.
Shotties?
Kevlar, you're liberal as hell too, dude. Don't give me this 48% stat either, because we already crushed that one.
I'm Canadian, man.
I know, Canadians were fucking Marxist retards.
So sorry to hear that.
Damn.
The only Canadian I like is Jordan Peterson. You should look him up. Just want to learn something, but you know, you probably don't.
You pick Jotties? I'll go Tanica.
Tanica.
I'll take, was Monkey here during Knife?
Tanica.
Was Monkey
No.
here during Knife?
You know,
Yeah,
we've had a
I'll
good.
take it.
The last.
Okay, I'll take Monkey.
I will say this. Last.
All right,
four
guys, I'm getting
presidents have been
offline
very
for now. I
diverse.
gotta
We
do
got a
some
pot
server
smoker,
setup
a
stuff.
retard,
Thank you for
a
watching. That
black
was just
man,
a
and now an orange
quick
man.
little live interview
cool.
with Rafamundez. See you tomorrow.